Hi, welcome to Coffee with Katie. Coffee with Katie is an initiative that I started to help simplify the financial conversation. In this series of videos, I'm talking specifically about Social Security benefits because I get a lot of questions around Social Security benefits. Today, I want to talk about survivor benefits. I think sometimes this is overlooked. People are thinking about the income today and not as much about the impact if you or your husband were to pass away. So, I want to talk about how Social Security benefits or survivor benefits specifically are calculated. And another reason this is so important is because in nearly half of married couples age 65, one spouse will outlive the other one by at least 10 years. And in 75% of those cases, one spouse outlives the other one by at least 5 years. And so, knowing kind of what that income stream looks like after a spouse passes away is really important. Some nuances here to the traditional Social Security rules. One, eligibility for survivor benefits actually starts at age 60. We're used to retirement income benefits starting at age 62. So this can actually start earlier at age 60. In most cases, you have to be married, had to have been married for at least 9 months. And also, if you remarry, you won't be eligible for the deceased survivor benefits unless you remarried after age 60. And then, if it's beneficial, you can receive the survivor benefits from your deceased spouse. Something else to mention is that Social Security recently changed their rules and they put in these deeming provisions, meaning that when you go to apply for benefits, you are deemed to be applying for the highest benefit you're eligible for. Well, that doesn't apply to survivor benefits. And why that's really important is because this is one area where you could be receiving survivor benefits, which could equal up to 100% of your deceased spouse's benefits. I'm going to circle back to that. You can receive the survivor benefits, but then delay your own record. I know I talk about it often, the benefits of delaying Social Security benefits until retirement income until age 70. So in this case, you can receive those survivor benefits up until your age 70. And then if your calculated Social Security amount is greater, then you can switch to your own record. So that's a nuance kind of specific to survivor benefits. So circling back to what those survivor benefits are and how they're calculated, assuming that your spouse has not started receiving Social Security prior to them passing away, then your survivor benefits could be calculated up to 100% of their full retirement benefit amount, the amount that they would have gotten at likely their age 67 or their calculated full retirement age. Now, if you do elect to start those benefits early, as I mentioned, you could start as early as age 60. If you elect that earlier benefit, then it will be reduced. So at your age 60, you would get 71.5% of your spouse's full retirement benefit. Now, let's say that your spouse was older than their full retirement age, older than age 67, but they hadn't started collecting Social Security yet. Then you would get the increased amount of what their benefit would have been at their attained age. And so it might be higher than that primary insurance amount. Or if they're actively receiving benefits, then it would bump up to that amount. And so it just depends on whether or not they turned on their income stream and what age they were when they turned that on. I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you an idea of how those survivorship benefits work. And if you have any questions about how this applies to your specific circumstances, please feel free to reach out. I definitely didn't cover all the rules around it, but would love to talk through how that works for you specifically. Or if you have any follow-up questions, feel free to reach out. You can reach me at kbrown@mortonbrownfw.com.